Welcome, everyone. I'm Mr. Dussel, if you haven't seen or met me before. We have a great program for you tonight. Our students have been working hard on this concert material for the past few months, and we're excited to perform for you this evening. A couple quick reminders as we start. While the performance is in progress, please remain seated and quiet. Please turn off all cell phones and refrain from using flash photography during the performance. If it becomes necessary to leave the auditorium, please do so in between musical selections, and of course, to show our appreciation for the musicians up on stage, please hold applause until after the particular musical selection is completed. Our first piece for you tonight with the 9th grade ensemble is Pride and Joy by Salvio Fassa. We've been working on different 16th note groupings, articulations, and independent musical lines within this piece. Pride and Joy makes use of kind of stately themes and played in kind of a charming, joyful way. This work explores two themes independently in the beginning, and they're slowly brought together as the paramount expression at the end in an admirational type of way. So please enjoy Pride and Joy. Our next piece this evening is Appalachian Morning by Robert Sheldon. And much of Kentucky's musical heritage is stepped in the traditions of Appalachia, or Appalachia, depending on where you're from, an area largely influenced by the settlers from Scotland and Ireland. Appalachian Morning acknowledges these pioneers with a sort of walk through the woods and mountains of the Cumberland Gap area and seeks to make use of those folk song stylings of those regions. So this is Appalachian Morning. Our last one here with our Falcon Band is called Into the Clouds by Richard Saucedo. And this composer wrote Into the Clouds just before receiving his pilot's license. And so this piece reflects his feelings of not being bound to conventional limits of time and distance. The piece is meant to invoke the idea of taking off into wide open skies in any direction of the compass and feeling the freedom that comes with individualism and self-reliance, something I feel is appropriate for our ninth graders here. Saucedo writes, "There's nothing like the experience of flight except possibly the feeling of music, and I hope the enthusiasm of both can be found in this piece." Enjoy. We'll take a quick moment to mention a couple things and start some awards for tonight, some of our senior band awards for tonight, as well as mention those who have lettered this year in band. First off, you'll notice we have a couple freshmen on stage here. We have Pablo Romo over there on saxophone and Bella Ecker over here on bassoon. They accompanied us for Big 9 on those particular instruments so we could fill out parts, and they've done a wonderful job working up that material and putting a lot of effort into that. So we applaud them for helping us out and filling in those holes for us. It's been fantastic watching them put those things together and take that next leap up to the next level. The first award I'd like to hand out for tonight is the Director's Award. We do have 2 more awards tonight, the John Philip Sousa Award and the Patrick S. Gilmore Award. And these have been voted on by our students, but I also kind of hold the power of who gets these awards. But what was really nice about providing the criteria to this group and asking them to make a great decision in who wins these awards is that we all came up with the same 3 individuals who are very deserving of these awards tonight. I wish we could give more because there's plenty of students who are amazing in this group. But tonight we're going to recognize those 3 for sure. The Director's Award recognizes a broad range of contributions to the band program beyond just musical performance. And those receiving the award demonstrate recognizable qualities such as strong musicianship, teamwork, reliability, and a positive attitude. They demonstrate a willingness to support their peers within the band, and they are valued for their overall contribution to the band's success. Will Thatcher Simon come on over, please? Congratulations. Some quick words. Thatcher has been a great helping hand as both a problem solver for us and as a student leader, whether schlepping instruments to and from music events or offering repair expertise or supporting his theater and band compatriots as they develop and refine their performances. Thatcher has been a trusted and valuable member of the Faribault High School Band. Congratulations again, Thatcher. And I would like to first recognize our letter award winners real quick. I'll just announce your name and stand up. I do have your amazing certificates over here, but to eliminate any problems with one of our pieces and glasses and water, we'll keep them up here for now and we can grab them after the concert, okay? So these people, please stand up. They have earned a letter by participating in multiple music events and just being involved and ready to work for the band program and take joy out of the many facets that we do offer here at Faribault. Will these people please stand up? Nadia Baum, Ella Shapee, Johannes Dull, Bella Ecker, there she is, Olivia Fisher, Morgan Holven, Haley Ruvers, Andrew Stafford, Savannah Schwartz, back in percussion land there, and Thatcher Simon. Congratulations. You can be seated, that's okay. These folk really are the core of the band program. They're the ones that really put their energy forth and devote their time and make their sacrifices to this program. And it really does show. They're great musicians, and it's a group of people that I can really rely on, that the other directors can really rely on as well. We're going to move ahead. We're going to play our next piece, Cumberland Cross. I'm going to let some students prepare for the next piece while I announce our next award. This is the Patrick S. Gilmore Award. And the Patrick S. Gilmore Award recognizes exceptional high school band students, named after Patrick Sarsfield Gilmore, a prominent 19th century American bandmaster and composer. This award celebrates outstanding musicianship, leadership, dedication, and overall excellence within the band program. Recipients of the Gilmore Award demonstrate mastery in their chosen instrument or instruments, serve as leaders within the band, and contribute significantly to their school's musical community. Tonight's award goes to Ella Shapi. A couple words about Ella. Ella's been both an exceptional performer for us and organizer within the group this year. She was part of the Big Nine Select Ensemble this year and served on the band council with us. She's always been quick to offer help, and she's been great in terms of offering quick thoughts and knowledge regarding the band's recent history, its functionings, as well as the implementation of any ideas moving forward for us. She's a role model for our younger players and demonstrates the importance of being at each rehearsal, being prepared, and being ready to do her best despite the various hardships and tough weeks that all students must navigate. Congratulations, Ella. This next piece that we're going to play probably needs a couple mentionings here. This is called Crystals by Thomas Duffy, and it's a tone poem that is divided into 4 sections representing different types of crystals. And this piece is not like our standard structured band piece. There are a few moments where it becomes almost just atmospheric in nature, where there's no real rhythm or succinctly defined tempo, and there are moments where we get to make use of different sounds on our instruments. Our brass players get to use a half valve, which is essentially they press their valves halfway down, and it creates kind of a throaty, whiny type of sound. We also have students playing wine glasses this evening with water pitched to various pitches and chords tonight. We have one of our percussionists tonight playing the lion's roar, which is essentially a drum with a string on it that produces hopefully a lion's roar, if it's set up well and there's water on it and all that good stuff. There's also a water gong tonight that Savannah gets to play. It's a gong that's hit and dunked into water. But what's cool about it is it changes pitches as we do that. And sometimes throughout this piece, there are different musical lines kind of piled up on each other and juxtaposed in kind of a cacophony of sound before it clears out and maybe resolves to a single chord. So it's been interesting to explore this piece artistically with the students this quarter. And the 4 movements or vignettes here through the piece are called Dark Ice, Underwater Rubies, Cyanide, and Monolith. Here is Crystals. While we're moving around here, we'll do our last couple of recognitions before our last piece. The John Philip Sousa Award is next. Introduced in 1955 to honor outstanding students in the high school band, the John Philip Sousa Award is recognized nationally as one of the most prestigious honors bestowed upon high school band students in the United States. Named after the renowned American composer and conductor John Philip Sousa, often referred to as the Marching King, this award recognizes exceptional dedication, musicianship, leadership, and overall excellence within a high school band program. In addition to musical talent and leadership, recipients of the Sousa Award often exhibit a passion for music and commitment to its continued pursuit, showing a willingness to further their musical education beyond high school. This year's recipient of the John Philip Sousa Award is Jonathan Tudewall. Congratulations. Got your other stuff. Wait right here. It's been a real pleasure to get to know Johnny over the course of the year. He demonstrates an eagerness and excitement to be part of music here at FHS and has been both a solid performer and leader within the group. He did a wonderful job at solo and ensemble this year in Austin, and he's also served with us on the band council. He is one to set the bar high in terms of excellence and meeting the demands that come his way both musically and academically. Congratulations once again, Johnny. And then lastly, seniors, can you all stand up and join me on the front of the stage here? We'll do our best with our instruments. If you need to carry it with you, that's absolutely fine. And Johannes is joining me over here, which is great, because I'm going to talk about Johannes first. Johannes is our exchange student this year, and he's been a blast to have with us. He joins us from Bulgaria. And he jumped right in with us and did such a great job. He joined us in percussion land, and it's always hard to jump into a percussion class in high school. He came to us with some piano experience, but has not touched any of the percussion instruments aside from once he joined us. And it's learning 16 different instruments and techniques right away. But he did so eagerly and with great attitude, and he's been such a positive force to have with us throughout his time here, and we're very thankful to have him a part of the group this year. Thank you for joining us, Johannes, and I hope you've had a great time with us here at Faribault High School. Thank you. And then lastly, this group of seniors has been nothing short of amazing this year. And I know I've said this before, but if anyone is worried about the future and how our next generation will fare as they head off into the world on their own, I would simply direct their attention to these fine young adults on stage. This group persevered through COVID, and they've made many sacrifices to stay in band up through their senior year despite heavy workloads and course conflicts and school sports and activities and work and academics and the like. They have navigated the conflicts well, they've been great communicators, and they have been incredibly helpful to the band program and its younger students. They are thoughtful, they're caring, they're talented, committed people that wish to be excellent in their endeavors. And it's truly been an honor for me to get to know these students in the short amount of time that I've had with them, and I will definitely miss their personalities and their humor, their candidness, their helpfulness, and the stories and experiences that they have shared over the course of the year. Time flies by fast, and I hope all of you on stage have made fond memories, and I hope you can look back on your experiences in band the last 4 years in high school and the years prior in middle school and be proud of what you all have accomplished. Our time, your time in this band family is finally coming to a close. And I'm sure I speak for many of us here when I say we will miss you, we won't forget you. We will do our best to fill your shoes. I'm sure they will be hard shoes to fill as you head off into the world, build a life, seek out new adventures, make wonderful new memories, relationships, and make your marks on the world. I just want to say thank you all for being a part of this band program, and thank you, parents, families, for supporting these young people on stage. Please join me in recognizing them one last time.
One more thing before we move on to our next song. So every year the seniors get our lovely director, an end of the year gift to say thank you for all our time. So this year we got Dussel some flowers, some nice colorful glittery flowers, and whatever is in that bag.
They don't know what's in the bag. It's a real surprise. All right, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Open it? Oh. They're telling me I have to open it. Thank you all so much. I appreciate it. Now it's official. I'm a band mom now, right? Our last piece tonight is Storm Break. We do have a couple of percussionists out tonight. They've fallen ill, so this might be a little bit of a roller coaster. You didn't think you were going to get thrown into an action film tonight, but we're going to see how it goes. But it's been a blast working on this piece with the percussionists, and our wind ensemble has had the opportunity to fill in and play the other parts to this. It's rare that a percussion ensemble does get to play with the rest of the wind ensemble as a primary piece focusing on them. So this is Storm Break. Thank you so much for coming out tonight.